Try and get a nice angle. Wow, that's bright. That is bright. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and I am the owner of the Sugar Bell. Nice chilled one today, another chilled vlog, and it's back to work for me today. It's Monday, it is 10 minutes past 7. It's 10 minutes past 7 and I'm about to head back after a beautiful half term. And it always makes me so sad when I go back after half term because I have the best time. We haven't been on holiday. We didn't go on holiday last week. The last time we went away was in October half term when we went to Cornwall and it was just perfect. But we didn't go away this half term. Matt took the Friday off with us, so we had a lovely chilled day that day, and the new Fortnite season uploaded, which was amazing. But most of all, I was able to really put some effort into Sugar Bell and really crack on. So that's why last week I did 2 vlogs. I mean, who do I think I am doing 2 vlogs in 1 week? That's unheard of. That's never happened. And it made me think, gosh, imagine what I could achieve if I wasn't at work full time. One day, manifesting one day, that will be my future. I know it will. I will be doing this full time and all will be well. Is that a smear? I'm using my new, I think it's Hey Paparazzo. It's like an odd stand thing. I'll show you later when I get home. But it's got a really bright light. I've got this light. That's bright. And I've got this light and that's bright. So I feel like I'm on a set for a studio at the minute. But it's fine. At least you can see me because it is still very dark. And it's only 8 degrees. Got my little display here. So I'll show you that later because it's honestly one of the best purchases I've ever made. It's so easy to use and I've been doing like overhead filming, QB roll, overhead filming of packing orders, doing drawing, and it's been perfect. So I haven't been sent this. It was totally my own purchase. I had been influenced by other people and I love it. It's perfect. So if you don't have one, I think you need one. It's pink as well, which is just the best. Let me have a cup of tea. Hold on. So I filmed this vlog starting from last Wednesday, I think. So lots of packing orders, lots of packing orders really, and also doing some drawing. I did a study. Well, I wanted to use everything new. I wanted to use this new thing, but also use my new. Look at these. Look at them. I wanted to use those because they're beautiful. And I've got a new sketchbook and here's my Bloom Bright. Thank you, Emma from Sunshine Lane. Favourite sticker. And I wanted to have a go at filming some like draw with me because a few of you had said on my last vlog that you would like to see that. So I have been filming in my little sketchbook and I did some swatches of my crayons and did like a bit of watercolour. I must say this isn't the best sketchbook for watercolour, but it's got like a crunchy. It's like crunchy and I quite like that. But I did this little pickle study. A little study of pickles. So I'll show you that shortly, a little drawing of that. And I have done a wash. You can't tell what they are. Well, maybe you can. They're pink balls, but it's supposed to be a cherry. And later on, I am going to do a little draw with me of a cherry cake, a kawaii cherry cake that Peggy Portion have put on their Instagram for Valentine's Day. And it's just beautiful and I want to draw it. If you don't know who Peggy Portion are, they are a beautiful bakery in London currently. I think they're only in London. I'm not really sure. I went there to the Chelsea branch with my husband a few years ago and it's like being in a candy floss dream of joy. If you ever want to be cheered up and spend a lot of money on a cake, go there. It's beautiful. I'll link a photo. That's what I'll do. Link a photo. Ting ting. Here they are. Look how cute that is. So I will talk about later. I've got a list here because I won't remember. Let me just check the time. 6 minutes. What I need to do. So talk about washi. Yes, Blue Moon. Cool. Make wildflower stickers. Haven't done it. Speak about tripod thing. I have. Markets. I've already said that. Washi. Show books. Vogue Grace. Make more greetings cards. Anyone else have to write themselves lists? Because if I don't write myself a list, it's not happening. It ain't happening. That's what I'll do now is show my books. Hold on. So a few people asked me in my last vlog what the books were. I want to do a proper like tour of these actually. So I'll film that later because I'd like to do like a little look through. Because you know when you go on Amazon and you want to see what the book's like inside and people only put like one photo. I hate that. I love the people that do a flick through. Whoever you are that does a flick through and leaves a video on Amazon, I adore you. I adore you with my whole heart because I love to get a feel of the book. So I will do like a little flick through for you of my 3 palette colour choosing books later on because they're brilliant. And I'll give you like the name and the author. I'm so hot. It is my age. I am hot. And I'm having like a proper flush. I need to calm down. What else? Markets. So I only have one market this year so far, and that is the Blue Moon market. I did Blue Moon back in November. I want to say it was November. It could have been December though. Last year in Moseley it was in Birmingham, and it was such a lovely market. It was such a lovely market. It was so well organised, so friendly. And when I saw that they were having another market this April in Kings Heath in Birmingham, I couldn't not apply. So I've applied. So that is my next market, the 5th of April in Kings Heath, Birmingham. So if you're around, do come and see me and say hi. I am mega awkward sometimes in real life, but just as ridiculous, just as weird. And I do love meeting people that watch my YouTube channel. It does make me feel like a famous person, which is really funny. So yeah, if you can come to that one, please do. Vogue Grace. Oh yes, that's where I'm going to get my washi from. I still haven't finished designing it. I haven't finished it. It's on, as you can see, it's on my list of things to do. I do have a list, there it is. But I'm going to be ordering from Vogue Grace because a couple of people asked me as well where I was going to try. Lots of people have recommended Vogue Grace, so let's give them a crack. If you watched one of my other vlogs many moons back, I did order acrylic pins from, was it Sticker Mule? I don't want to say the wrong place in case. I'm pretty sure it was Sticker Mule. And they were pretty crap. And they did, bless them, they did reprint them for me and they were absolutely perfect. But it's kind of one of those experiences that it's put me off them now, which is really bad. And I feel like I shouldn't do that because they're a UK company and I like to support like small business. No, they're not. Didn't they do something wrong not long ago? Anyway, we won't digress to that. So I'm going to be using Vogue Grace. I'm going to be using Vogue Grace for them. And they also do acrylic pins. And Sherelle Slaney, hello, if you're watching, she uses them and she recommended them too. And her pins are beautiful. So I'm definitely going to be using those. I need to make more greetings cards. I've sold quite a few. And I have ordered loads of different coloured envelopes because all my envelopes were white. And I realised that isn't very Sarah Bell, Sugar Bell. So I have ordered like neon pinks and pastel pinks and purples and blues. So I'm excited for those to come. It did say a 2-week dispatch time. Whatever, it's fine. I'm not in a massive rush, but 2 weeks to send out some envelopes is pretty crazy. When I dispatch within 2 days and I'm really busy, I won't judge. I am not here to judge. And notepads. I'm also going to get notepads from Vogue Grace as well. So let's have a look at what I have been doing. If I haven't shown that already, depends how I edit these things. You never know. You never know when you're filming these things, how you're going to section your video. So let's have a look at my orders that I did. Let's have a look at the pickle study that I did. Let's have a look at the swatches that I did. A nice chill segment now coming up of tinkly music and happiness. I might do a voiceover, I might not. It depends how it looks when I edit it. And then I will come back later. I will film the Swatch This books. I will have a go at doing my little drawer with me of my cake. And then I'm going to close the vlog up. And I'd like to get it edited and put to you on Wednesday because it is my plan now to publish a vlog either a Wednesday or a Thursday, every week. And that is an unrealistic goal that I am 100% ready to achieve. So let's do it. It's 7:20. I need to go. I need to go to work and take the children to all the different places they need to be. And I will see you later on. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little. Right, I'm going to be honest. I filmed a segment last night of of film, and I was really close to the camera and the light, and it was possibly the most horrific thing I've ever seen. And I thought, there's not normally I don't care. Normally, I'm just like, okay, this is what I look like, whatever. But not even I could deal with that footage at all. No one was seeing that. It was horrendous. So it is Wednesday. No, that was very optimistic. It is Tuesday, and it's first thing in the morning. It is 7:01, and I'm just trying to multitask. I've got some orders I need to get out, and I'm probably not going to have a massive amount of time when I get home because I want to film this vlog. So I'm trying to get as much done now as I possibly can, and then hope that when I get home later, I can just like edit the vlog. But I think, if anything, this just shows how relentless this is. Like, it's such hard work to do everything. It really is. Like, I'm not tired. I'm not exhausted, but I just don't feel like I rest properly. If that makes sense. I don't feel like of a weekend. No, that's a lie. I do rest properly, but probably not as much as I should do. But I don't really want to change that just yet because I'm really on a roll. And if I stop, I'm worried that I'll find it really difficult to start again. I'm sorry I'm not looking at the camera right now. I just need to line this up perfectly. There we go. We're on. So I've just had some sticker orders last night. Some sticker orders, a pin, a pickle pin, and one of my old designs from before I was the Sugar Belle. I've got loads of stock actually that I have of before, and I'd love to clear it, but again, it's another job to do, isn't it? So I hope you enjoyed watching the little swatches and the pickle study and whatnot. And coming up next, last night I did my cake drawing, and I also talked through all the books that I said I was going to talk about. The Palette Perfect books, the colour swatching books, and do a little like flick through thing, because if you're like me, I love it when people on Amazon leave like a flick through of the book. Like, whoever you are that does that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, because I hate it when I go and look for a book and there's only one picture, and I need to get a feel of the book inside, you know, you want to have a good flick through. So that's what I've done for you, a good flick through and a good look at what exactly is in each book, and I've got the name and the author, so it's like your own little Amazon. It's Sarah Bell's Amazon finds, and I hope you like it, and I will see you after that. See you in a bit. I have just filmed all of this and yet again not pressed record. I'm just checking. Yep, I have this time. Right, these are the three. Honestly, I absolutely despair at myself not pressing record sometimes. What is wrong with me? I wish there was a way of knowing. Like, it needs a big red light on my phone. So these are the three colour books that I use that a few people have asked me about, and this is just for me to get like inspiration of colour palettes and what I use. So I thought I'd go through these. So I'll have a look at the first one. This is Palette Perfect by Lauren Wager, and this is a lovely book. This is like an example page. Let's zoom in. And pastel donuts, perfect. And then you've got here the CMYK and RGB values of each of those four colours in that palette. Another example would be like this one, nice plant colours, and again you've got the values over here. It's just a really lovely book. I mean, look at that. It's just amazing. I absolutely love it so much, and it kind of categorises them into like dreamy, sort of how you might be feeling sort of for inspiration. This one, iridescent and translucent, and then you've got these beautiful palettes here, and again with all the values. So a little flick through of this one. I mean, look at that. So many colour palettes and colour choices. And it's just really nice when I'm really struggling for inspiration to just kind of flick through and go for a palette that way. So yeah, I love this book. It's always out on my desk and it's just a really useful reference tool. So that's that one. Next one is Swatch This, and the author is Haruyoshi Nagumo. This one is like a ring binder, and it kind of tells you again a bit more about colour theory, how to use colours, how to make like warm and cool, that kind of thing. And then what I really like about this one is it goes into like adding accents, adding like how you should be feeling, like this one, producing a unified feel, like how you can achieve that. The colours it's got listed here, you refer back to at the beginning, and it gives you the values, the CMYK values. I'm sure it does, yeah, here they are. So it gives you the values at the front in CMYK and RGB. And then, yeah, this book's just absolutely lovely. So producing rhythm, producing gentleness, like how absolutely lovely. And then it's set into different colour groups. So you've got yellow, you've got green, and so on and so forth. I used this last time when I was doing my wildflower illustration because I used all the different greens. And yeah, I absolutely love this book. One thing I do really like about this book is the end here is using neon, because I know I've said before about making a reso print. This has got silver and gold, I believe, as well. And the pages, as you can see, are shiny on those ones to show the metallic. But the neon, this is what I'm going to be using when I do my reso prints, how to make a colour palette. 'Cause I go a bit crazy and I think it's nice to have like a cohesive palette. So I'll definitely be looking at using pink, but also, as you can see, like how nice those look. Because I get a bit overwhelmed with colour and I want to use all of it. So yep, there's neon colours in here, little flick through. This one's lovely. I use this one absolutely loads. It's really useful. So yeah, that's the Swatch This one. Beautiful. And then the last one is the Pantone Colour Harmony book, and it's a very Pantone style. So again, it's split into the different sorts of colours. At the beginning, there's a bit about colour theory, colour psychology, that sort of thing. And then as you go through, as you can see, we've got not CMYK and RGB, but the Pantone equivalents of colours. So it's a very Pantone based book, but you can always look online and get the closest match in CMYK and RGB if you type in the Pantone value. So yeah, this one's lovely. And lots and lots and lots of palettes again that are just beautiful. I really like it. I mean, look at that. That just brings me such joy. It really does. As you can see, I've marked it because I love it so much. That's in the romantic section. Well, that's just me all over, isn't it? This isn't what I used when I did my enamel pins. If you've watched that vlog, I didn't use this to pick my enamel pin colours. I used my Pantone formula guide, not this one. I think this is just more for inspiration, really. I did use, I've got it here. Here's what I made earlier. This is what I used when I was doing my enamel pins. It's the Formula Guide Solid Coated. That's what you need to use if you are making enamel pins. There's more about that in my enamel pin vlog, but just quickly, you can see on here, again, it's not put into colour palettes, but it's got the Pantone numbers on there. And it was absolutely invaluable when I did my pins because I picked my colours that I liked. I kind of could just, like, if I picked green for example, and then put it with the pinks, you can kind of like slot them together to see what it looks like. You just kind of arrange them like that. And then I was able to pick them and they were absolutely perfect. If you want to see that, I'll link the video for my enamel pin vlog because it was wonderful. These are hundreds of pounds brand new. But I got this off eBay for about £70 and it's been an amazing investment. So those are all of the colour sort of palettes and colour reference guides and books that I use when I'm doing my work. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Here is the thing this thing. Oh, look at that, how bright it is. So it like folds up and this turns around. So you can have it folding inwards and you can push it in, you can flip it over, you can maneuver this thing so you can have it facing like portrait or landscape. You can shift it that way, you can turn it the other way and have it this way. Like honestly, it's just changed everything. It really has. And it folds up into a little box. So absolutely rate that. Absolutely rate it. I think it's a brilliant little invention, and whoa, whoa, and it fits perfectly on my desk, and it's not in the way like the massive tripod, which is always in the way, and it's aesthetic. I don't think I really liked that cake that I did. I didn't really like the cake, but I kind of do like the cake because it's very my style. Like I don't draw stuff for it to look real. I don't like my things to look real. I like them to have like playfulness about them, if that makes sense. For them not to look too realistic. And God, I'm so distracted. And did I like that? I needed it to be brighter. I needed it to be brighter, and I need to figure out how to make it like translucent almost, like the cherries. I need to figure out how you do that with pencil drawings, because I want to really improve my pencil. This is chaos, isn't it? I can't speak and do things at the same time. Let me just stick these on here and put them in. Then I'm all yours. Hold on. Right, they're cutting away. So, oh, whoa, I've got a few minutes. I'm trying to think what else I spoke about last night that I need to mention again now. No, I can't remember any of it. But I hope you've enjoyed this vlog so far. I'm hoping that I can kind of get across how it's not all It's not. It isn't all me being relaxed and chill. It is when I'm on holiday, but this is kind of my real life, Monday to Friday. I am tired. I am busy, and I spend every second of my day doing something. And tonight, I've got to go and get Penny's equipment, not equipment, her like food technology stuff because she's cooking tomorrow. So I've got to go and find, and it's not normal stuff that you could just grab from like a co-op. I do actually need to go to a supermarket for like mustard powder and wholemeal flour. So cheers to Penny's school, thanks for that. And as soon as I've done that, I'll go and pick my son up, come back home, cook the dinner, and then start editing my vlog in a hope that it will be ready tomorrow. Now, my last vlog that I did, was it the Hannah vlog? It was the vlog with Hannah. If you've seen my vlog with Hannah from Bits of Colour, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a good old natter. It was very entertaining, and I hope you liked it. It was different from what I usually do, the studio vlogs, but I hope it gives you a bit more of an insight into my weird ass brain. But I have no idea where I was going with that. Where was I going with that? Oh, how busy I am. That's it. Because the vlog took 6 hours to upload. 6 hours. I mean, that's ridiculous. So I think I left my computer on to upload, and it just didn't. And then the next day I had to come down and upload it, and it took 6 hours. I mean, what the hell is that? So I hope it doesn't take that long. Bless you. And hopefully I can get this up for tomorrow. If I do, it's a miracle. And I'm just really sorry that it's so, whoa. But that is me. Please don't think I've got my life together. At the moment, the dishwasher is just, full, and there's loads more stuff to go in there, and I'll have to do that as well when I get home. My house isn't perfectly tidy at all. There's washing everywhere and crap all over the floor. So I'm not winning at life in any way. Please never get that impression from me. I am just struggling along like most people. So I'm probably going to end the vlog here because I really need to get to work again. And this weekend, I'm going to start filming. So my plan is now, so what day is it? It's Tuesday. It's 7:10. I've got 10 minutes. It's okay. No panic. That I will start filming again probably this evening. So I'll do my orders when I get home and probably film that. So I'm just going to constantly film every day, even if I'm not like doing anything as such. I'm just going to leave it on in the background because this tripod thing's made it perfect because I can just leave you on the sofa and it's not in the way. Whereas before on my other tripod, I was like tripping over it all the time. It was always in the way, and it just really annoyed me. So this has kind of changed it a little bit. So I'm just going to leave it on, and then I'm going to film sort of Tuesday to Friday what I get up to, maybe in the morning, maybe after school, and then Saturday, Sunday is when we come back to chill and tinkly music and happiness because I'm not at work. And if anything, yesterday, going back after half term and having such a lovely half term as well, if anything, going back gave me, it does give me even more of a oomph to crack on and, really give this a good bash. As much as I have no time for myself, it's worth it. It will be worth it in the end. And yeah, that's where I'm at. So thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry, as always, it's slightly chaotic with bits of chill. It's very schizophrenic, isn't it? It's very me. But I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you've made it this far, you deserve a huge pat on the back. If you have, please comment an emoji cherry, because that kind of suits with my cherry themed cards and whatnot. Hi Penny, come here, come and say hi to everybody. My daughter's here and she's just so beautiful. Look at her, look how beautiful she is. We'll get you stuff tonight, okay? So leave me a cherry, and well done for watching this far. And please like and subscribe. It does really help my channel, actually. Please know that every time you like, it does something to the algorithm. And every time you comment, it's one of those things, it's not a New Year's resolution, it's a goal, is to leave more comments. I watch everybody's vlogs. I watch as many as I can. I sit there all the time. It's always on. I'm watching them all the time. And I get so engrossed that I almost respond and like nod and go, oh yeah, I agree with you. I'm talking to them and having a conversation. But then I don't leave a comment. And I'm like, oh, and then it's gone from my brain. And if they feel like me, sometimes I put my vlogs on and I know people watch them, and lots of you do comment, and I love to read them. But if you're like me, a silent watcher, there's a lot of silent watchers, and I just think sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm on my own. No one's watching me. No one likes me anymore. Um, but then I think there's people like me that watch, nod, laugh along, and that agree, and then they go again, and that's fine, because that's what I do. But I think for those on the other side of the camera, like me, it's not validating, what's the word, like reassuring that people are watching, and like engaging with you. That's it. And so that's what I'm going to do more of for other people, because I am really guilty of that. And as someone who puts themselves on YouTube, I should be commenting more, because that's what I ask of other people. So I'm going to do that too. I do try my hardest. I have to really be focused. And I think most people watch YouTube, don't they, in the background, or they like work along. They need some like Siri to respond for us. Like a useful AI. Right, respond to me, and it could do it verbally. I'm going to patent that idea. That could make me a millionaire. That could make me a millionaire. Um, so yeah, there was no point in that conversation. It's just me rambling on again. Right, have a lovely day. Have a lovely Tuesday, and I will see you next week. Hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. It is my new. I don't know which one yet. I'm going to see how it goes over the next couple of weeks. It will definitely be once a week, but I'm not sure which day just yet. I have no idea. I need to settle into that. But hopefully a Wednesday, if not a Thursday. Right. Wow. I'm sorry. It's been a roller coaster. See you next week. Bye.